Are we on? I don't know. Hi, everyone. This is Vanessa with Color Me Face Painting. I'm here with my daughter, Mariah.
Hi.
If you've been following me, you will know Mariah. She's all grown up now. She doesn't let me face paint her anymore, so this is a rare occasion, you guys.
Just kidding.
And so yeah, thank you for joining us here at Living Color. This is the 7 Days of Christmas finale with me, and we're going to do a Snow Queen. So thank you for joining. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so yeah, we'll get started. I was thinking about what to do, and I'm gonna do a design that if you've followed me around for a while, I did a series of princesses like a while back, actually a couple years ago. Remember when I painted like a bunch of
You painted Rapunzel on me. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
so we're gonna do the Frozen one for similar to what I did before. And I haven't painted these in a long time, but I'm excited about it because it's gonna be fun. It's not gonna be a crown or anything like that. Those are kind of, repetitive, and there's only so much you can change about it. So this will be fun. And I do remember a lot of you asking me how I paint these, so I figured why not just do it this time. So all right, so we'll get started, and I'm going to get a small sponge. These are the smaller ones. These are the small petal sponges. And actually, I just made this cake just like maybe 20 minutes ago. So it looks like that. Tried it out on my hand. And so I'm going to load it, and I'm going to load it with the purple on the smallest side of the petal sponge. All right. So I'm just going to get those colors on there. And so if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I told my daughter she's in charge of reading the questions to me. Yep. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to try and make sure that you guys can see, so you can close your eyes. I'm going to do Elsa on this side of the face. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fill in her eyelid, but I'm not going to go past the eyebrow because I want to keep that space open for the actual, for the design for Elsa, like her body, her face. And so I'm going to just do that very small around the eyelid and just below the eyebrow. And then on the other side, I'm going to go in a little bit higher because I'm not going to put anything on the side of the forehead as far as like an actual person or a character. So let's see. I hope you guys can see. So I'm just going to go in, fill that in. And then I'm going to lead with the darker color. And then I'm kind of like making it go and shaping it so that it starts to wing out. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, I think you guys can see that. So it's winging out right there on the forehead. I'm going to bring a little bit of the other colors into it. And just like that. All right. So that's what it looks like right now. All right. So now I'm going to go in with a round number 3. And I usually use a round number 3 for all my line work. And I'm going in with the black because what I'm going to do first is I'm going to place, I'm going to outline the face so I know what the space that I'm working with. And it's just going to be for the face and the neck. So right here, just the outline. And what I'm doing, you guys, is so if you look, that's the neck, shoulders, and the face. And I'm doing this because I I'm not filling in the skin of like the color of her skin. I usually just use the color of the person's skin for the character that I'm painting. One, it's faster, and two, it's a little bit more personal because it's their color skin. So I'm going to go in with this half flat brush. This is a blazing brush. And I'm going to go in with a white for her hair and a little bit. I have a split cake that's black and white. I'm going to do just a tiny bit of that black. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit. And this is going to be for her hair. And so I'm going to go in and just start painting some of that hair. Just like that. And I think I'm going to stop there for right now because I'm going to do the dress and then I'll overlap for the hair. All right. And we'll do the same thing. I'm going to go in with a half. And then for the dress, I'm going to go in with just another split cake that I have, which has a white, light blue, and a metallic dark blue. All right. And then I'm going to go in just like that. Give her her little hip. I'm going to flare that out. And then just give her dress. You guys can see that. And then this is the shoulder right here. So I'm going to kind of give her an elbow right there. All right. And then I'm going to bring this out right here because I'm going to have her hand coming out right here and she's going to be carrying or like having a snowflake on her hand. So I'm going to go in now again with that black and white so I can add a little bit more of that hair. And I think I'm going to go in, actually not with the black and white. I think I'm just going to go in with the round number 4 with the white because I'm going to do her braid. And I don't think I'll have enough. I think a number of half flat would be too thick to do the braid. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of more highlight to her hair. Just like that. All right. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with just a white and a blue, and it's a tiny bit of blue. I have this one right here. I'm going to do a tiny bit of blue, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her kind of like this cape that she kind of wears. Let's see how this turns out. Just like that. And then I'm going to,
My hair is getting in there.
yeah.
Oops.
I'm going to let it dry and I'm going to go in with number 2 for some line work. And I'm just going to start doing some line work and some snowflakes. Let's see. I don't think I've seen anyone with any questions, right? don't think so. Oops. Okay. So we'll start right here. And I'm going to do a little pokey thing right there. Same thing here. All right. And I'm just going to go in with some line work on this side. You guys can see that. Sorry, I'm going to have to turn her awkwardly. And I'm just doing a series of reverse teardrops and swirls. What blue did I use for the dress? What palette? Oh, you know, it's my own little palette. And so all it is, it's a white, a light blue, and a metallic dark blue. So it's a homemade cake, but anything, any kind of blue palette will work. And then I'm going to go in and add some swirls. The split cake for the eyes, again, is something that I just made like 20 minutes ago. But you know what's pretty what was my inspiration for the cake, which is pretty similar, is the Leanne's palette. It comes in one of the fusion palettes, and it's pretty similar. Let's see if you can see it. It's not exactly the same. There's minus like 1 or 2 colors, because this is a much larger palette, but it's pretty much I think it has that same feel. So if you're looking for something similar, I'd go with that. Okay, so I'm going to go in and start adding some more swirls. Again, it's reverse teardrops. And I'm just layering. And I'm going to just add some more. And then we'll go in and do some fillers. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we'll go and do some fillers as far as like snowflakes and things like that. And so same thing for around Elsa. I wanted to add kind of like these swirls that would be going around her. So like that. And what's always good, you guys, is like when you have like a thicker line and then you follow it with a thinner line, it's just adds some more interest. Same thing right here. There's some thick ones and then thin ones. And so we'll do a little bit. Just like that. Maybe add some highlights here and there. Okay. So I'm going to do the snowflakes. And so there's this one that I actually made, and I like this. I did this one because it's like an Elsa one, and I did like a small one that looks just like it. So I'm going to use that one. So I'm going to go in with the sponge. Just a sponge and some white. And I'm going to place that one right here because I'm going to then put out, like draw out a hand, like as if she's holding it. So there's that one. And then I'm going to go in with just some regular snowflakes that I have. And these are the this is the BAM stencil. This one is actually like my favorite for snowflakes. So we're going to turn that way. So I'm going to put one right here. Just like that. I'm going to put a little one smaller one right there. One that's like on her cheekbone, and then she has one right there, and then we'll throw one right here. All right. So yeah, I think that looks good. You don't want to do too much. Okay, let's see. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so then I'm gonna finish with her face. And a little bit of outlining. So like I'll outline the dress, her arms, things like that. So we'll go in with the face first. And I like to keep it simple. I will draw her like she's closing her eyes. Little flicks of the eyebrows right there. We'll go in with some red lips after that. But let's do the dress. And then outline the dress. Just so that there's some definition in there, right? There we go. Just like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what does it say? Do you know the specs for the plastic you use to make your own stencils? Oh, I have that stuff, so I can message you later because I have the mill size, and I use a it's not a Cricut, it's a Silhouette. And then I use like certain like the pressures and certain things as far as like I use for the Silhouette. But I can, if you want, like message me on Messenger, and then that way I can like directly email, get you that information. All right, so then there's her little hand right there. And then I'm going to go in and add some outlining to her hair. And just kind of giving a little bit of line work here and there to show that there's a braid. And lightly outlining that little cape that we did. Just lightly though. So there you go. Then
What brush brand are you using?
So the brushes for the rounds, unfortunately they're out of they stopped making them. I bought a few before that happened, so I've been using them for years now. But they are the Low Carnell 7000 series. I use round number twos, round number threes, mostly twos. Twos is what I normally work with. And then I have some that are in like the fours and the sixes, but those are for the rounds. Everything else, it really just depends. Like I'm a big fan of Brazilian brush when it comes to the half brushes, the angled ones. Those ones I really, really like. And then these are my favorites as far as like the
What's the size you're using
small. Huh?
What's the size you're using now?
For outlining, I'm using a round number 3. Yeah. So I'm going to go in with some red lips. I'm just going to be really light. Just like that. Right. And then just for the fun of it, we'll do a little bit of dots. I'm going to go in with the round number 4 for the dots. And then we'll throw some glitter on it. And then she'll be done. I hope I wasn't too fast. Actually, I'm going to go in with the round number 3. But yeah, these designs are not they're not too complicated. Actually, they're a lot of fun. Again, I haven't done these in a while. So we're just going to do a few little dots here and there. Noticing I'm putting just a few dots here. And then you know what? We'll just come in and put a few dots there. Just like that. So pretty. And then we'll put some glitter on. Let's see. I don't have my little, I usually have like a little plastic, let's see if I have it in here somewhere. I usually have like this little plastic thing that I use to spread the glitter so that I don't have to use my fingers. One, it's probably like not the most sanitary, right? But 2, I've got nails and I don't want glitter all up in there. So let's see. See if I use this. I'll just use a brush. But right now I'm using the Vivid Glitter Heaven. It's one of my favorites. It kind of just goes with everything. And this will just kind of act as if it's snow. So I'm going to follow some of that, the swirling that I did. And this is the glitter that doesn't smudge the paint. So I can drag it along. So we'll put some along here on the dress. Just like that. She's being a good sport right now.
Huh?
I said you're being a good sport. She has to put glitter and clean her face later. It's okay. She loves me.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put some glitter right here. And then put a little bit of glitter right there. Just like that. So pretty. All right, so you want to go into the face. The brand of the glitter is, it's the Vivid Glitter Gleam from Jackie. It's not the loose glitter. It's a chunky glitter, but it's like it's called Gleam. And it doesn't dry out, even though it stays open. And it doesn't smear the paint. So do you want to get in like really close and then move your... Move your face like side to side.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Yay. And that's it. I mean, whoops. Ooh, almost dropped you. There. Let's see. Pretty. Yeah, so if you decide to take part of to participate in the challenge, go ahead and tag the different hashtags like Living Color Artist. There's another one that's called LCA 7 Days of Christmas Challenge. So that way you can win some prizes. There's a $50 gift card prize. And then Andrea also has a prize out there for you guys. I know it has a ton of stuff. I love her soaps are amazing. And her mirrors. I don't have my mirror with me because it's just her, but yes, but love her mirror. So a lot of good prizes, you guys, and thank you guys for coming and hope you guys participate. Yeah. Thank you.